So 15 minutes, hair, makeup, skincare, all of it. And I got some cool products. So this is something I'm trying out. This is by the brand Medicube. This one's really popular and it's an exome shot. Exome, you know, I don't even know if I'm saying it right. But you can use it in the morning or the night. So I figured let's start with that. It's a little pump, clear on the gel. And then once you have a cleansed face, which I do, you just apply it. So we're gonna go ahead and apply our shot here. And this one is 7,500. So it is a stronger potency, but I don't really have any sort of like reaction to it in the sense that there's stinging or there's redness. It's just really easy to go onto my face. So that one is on, that's by Medicube. And if you're shopping with the Amazon Live, right now it is 38% off. If you want a 2-pack of them, definitely click in there and see all the goodies with that. Okay, so next step, after you use this, you do want to follow up with a moisturizing lotion for your face. So today I want to do a little bit of a glow. So this is by Elemis. This is the Superfood Glowing Primer Moisturizer. And this is what it looks like when it comes out. It's kind of like a cream color, skin tone color with a little bit of shine. I have the little travel size, but you can get the bigger size as well. So that's by the brand Elemis. And then I'm just gonna gently put it on my face. And you can see what it looks like if this was the only thing I wore. So if you decide you don't want makeup, you just want something super simple, this is great because it just gives you like a really, really nice, easy glow. So I love this stuff. It is a really good glow primer, but also if you're gonna put on makeup, it's nice underneath your makeup. It just helps it all glide on really smoothly and it smells great, everything. Okay, we're moving right into makeup. So whenever I do my makeup, I usually use a kabuki brush, and this is my go-to. It's just a flat top kabuki brush. Now mine is actually really flat because my method is dabbing it and then dabbing it onto my face. So this is gonna be our foundation today. It is a super, super lightweight tinted moisturizer. So tinted moisturizer on this one by Bare Minerals, and I've been wearing this stuff since I was like 20, actually maybe even my teenage years. So I'm a big fan of this brand. It's very natural and this stuff glides on really well. So this is what it looks like. It is skin tone and it's very, very blendable. I wear the color 7.5 Dune. Now, let's get it on. So what I do, my method, I put it on the back of my hand because that kind of warms it up. And then I dab it with the kabuki brush. This brush is on sale today, by the way. And then I take what's on there and I start dabbing it on my face. Now I actually have a little tiny bump and a bruise on my forehead right now because I got Botox this morning, and sometimes you get a little bump and bruise if it hits like a vein, which it did. So I'm gonna do a little light tapping and also cover that up. There we go, and then I'm just kind of lightly going around it. Now, you can do this method where you're just kind of like slowly drawing on your face, or you can do the method where you're dotting. Both of them are good. If you want to have more of like that blood flow to your skin, then I recommend doing the dabbing method. Otherwise, I'm going to take it nice and easy. All right, pretty good. I mean, the bump's still there, but it's definitely blended, which is nice. I also went for a really nice walk earlier today, so still in my workout clothes. It is so beautiful where I live, just like a perfect sunny day. So I love that. Okay, let's add some blush to this look. I'm all about a very minimal makeup look. I like it to look like I'm not wearing a ton of makeup. I like very natural looking makeup. So this is by Buxom. It's called the Plump Shot. And this one's really cool because it plumps up your cheekbones. So super, super simple to use. Gives it a nice little plump. And this color is Blissful Buff. So a very, very natural color. Has some collagen in it, has some really good skincare in it. And then anything I have extra, I usually go across my forehead, down my nose, and dab my chin. So very, very simple on that. And we're already ready to move into eyes. So when it comes to eyes, I wear a simple black eyeliner. I did put that on already. And then I'm gonna do, it's called Naked 3. This is one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes. It's so simple to use. You can see what colors I use the most of. And then I have this little makeup brush. What I do, my method, is I go like all the different light ones together, and then I blend right on to my eyes. So I'm gonna do that again. All the different light ones and on. Then I can take this really light one, it's very shimmery, and go underneath my brows. We'll do that on both sides. And then I also can do the corners of my eyes. So right there and right there. And then to contour, the two darker ones are good for that. So let's go with the two darker ones, put it on the same exact brush, and then I'm just doing my eyelid and then the corner, so that crease right there. This is such simple makeup, nothing overly dramatic. In fact, this afternoon, I'm gonna go on camera and do a couple product review videos, so that's why we're getting ready right now. And then I'm going to my daughter's flag football practice. She's 5. It's so cute. So I don't need to be like super glammed up for that. And then tonight I have a girls' night out, so might as well look good for all of the above. Okay, now you can also use this palette for your brows, which is so cool. So I have, this is dual-sided. I'm just gonna use the smaller side. And you can take this darker color and just go underneath the brows. Or you could go above, whatever you want, whatever shape like you're going for. My brows are super thin, so unfortunately, I have to always draw them on. I could probably get them professionally done, which I've been wanting to do for years. I just need to do it. But until then, I just take brow products and I use them. Okay, so we just kind of use that same powder from the eyeshadow to use on the eyebrow, and it looks great. So I love the dual purpose of that. I'm gonna leave this one undone because we're gonna do a different brow product. This is a universal brow pencil. It's by the brand Winky Lux. It has two sides, so you have your little spoolie side where you can kind of put your brows into place, and then you have the pencil side. Little retractable pencil right there. Let's get up close and do the brows. So I'm just kind of doing little tiny strokes, little hair-like strokes on there. So simple. And what's really cool is that it's universal color. So even if you're blonde, you should be able to use this. I have really dark brows. So works great for me. You can see the difference. So if you want to go powder brows or pencil brows. This one's a little bit more dramatic, I'd say, a little bit darker. So let's fill in this one to match. And then we'll take the other end of this and we'll go ahead and just blend. Nice little blend and done. Easy, right? So super cool product. Is 15% off today on Amazon. And then we're gonna throw on some mascara. It's a really good tubing one. This is by the brand Tarte. This is the XL tubing mascara, and so simple to use. We're just coating our lashes like normal. And then what tubing does is it kind of puts like the mascara around each eyelash, makes them extra long and voluminous, and it's easier to get off. I feel like you can go in the shower and just use water and it comes right off. So there we go. Mascara is always easier to put on with a mirror versus my phone, but doing the best I can right there. Okay, there we go. Eyes, face, simple. Are we ready for hair? Almost. Let's do our almost lipstick. This is by the brand Clinique. I love this one because it's like so hydrating. It's the color Black Honey, so it looks kind of like crazy dark. You're like, why would I put black on my lips? But watch what it looks like. Glides on so simply. And there you have it, like this beautiful tint. I love the color of this one, and it is universal, which means no matter what your skin tone, your hair color, your eye color, everything, this color is gonna look good on you. So I definitely recommend try Black Honey. It is a cult favorite. I've done a lot of reviews on it, and it's one of my absolute favorites. It's perfect to just put on your purse or just have it as your everyday. It's really hydrating too. So if your lips ever feel like they're a little chapped or anything like that, it's really good. All right, now let's get the hair done. So I've been heating up my Tymo, and this is what I use when I am in a hurry and I just need my hair to be straight and ready to get out the door. So super simple, comes with a glove, although I don't think it comes with this one. It comes with like a pink glove, but I interchange all the different gloves I have. And then all I'm doing is I'm holding the ends of my hair as I drag it through. So this is a nice comb. What's really cool, watch this. I can put my hand on this side. It is anti-scald. So it doesn't burn you when you touch this side. I do wear a glove because your hair, when you run it through, gets super, super hot. And especially when I'm going fast, I will have a tendency to burn myself if I don't wear the glove. So I do wear the glove for safety. There's two different methods. You can pull it under like this. See how I'm doing that? And then I use my fingers to kind of push the hair through it. And it gives you that cool flip of your hair. So I always love that under way to do it, especially with the front, because I have these layers and it gives my hair just a nice little flip in. And then the other way to do it is just to comb it down. Comb it down, comb it through. As you're combing, I think it does a really good job of getting any tangles out as well. So if you have any tangles, they just comb themselves right on through. Okay, so that side within a few seconds is done. Gave my hair even a lot of length. So it gives me that nice long hair look. And then we're ready to go to the other side. And there's two different ones. There's like the original timer ring, and then there's the ring plus. So both of them are good. Both are on deal today as well. All right, let's do the other side. So we have this side. Look how smooth and fast that was. If you're on YouTube and want to give a super tip, you always can. That is an option. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit the like and follow button. And you can share this live as well. Here we go. We're at 13-minute mark. I said I was going to be done within 15 minutes. That gives me less than 2 minutes to do this entire half of my hair. Can I do it? Answer, yes, I can. So right now I'm just doing that down method where I'm just combing it straight down. I'm just getting any knots and a lot of that wave, just more manageable. My wavy hair starts at the crown, which I just haven't figured out a good way to wear my hair wavy. So now I'm gonna go underneath. I'm taking these big sections. If you have a lot of time, the real way to get your hair stick straight is to go really, really tiny. So you go like that much of a section and do each one individually, slowly. But I have 15 minutes, so I'm going fast and furious. So I'm doing the front now where I'm going underneath. And I'm going to try to get both sides to have that beautiful flip in. What a difference. Almost 15 minutes. We're at the 14-minute mark. And I have to say, my hair feels nice. It feels soft. Looks really manageable. We have our easy makeup look on. Skincare. Simple. I just use 2 products, very, very minimal. And that, you guys, is how I get ready in 15 minutes flat. Thank you so much for joining me, and make sure you shop the Amazon Live. Bye.